I am officially 3 months post-op from stage 1 phalloplasty, and I hit this about a week ago, but I wanted to wait to make this video because I recently have come across some complications. So, kind of the warning signs for me were I've not had a catheter now for, I don't even know, 6 weeks or so, and when I've been urinating, I am having a really hard time finishing, like, what am I trying to say? Like, getting everything out of my bladder. So when I pull my pants back up, I tend to continue to drip into my boxers, which is not a fun feeling because then I feel like I'm peeing my pants constantly, and a lot of times it does soak through to my pants. So I really do try to wait as long as I can, but then it still kind of seems to happen. And I also have recently found out that I had a UTI. I was having some pain while I was urinating and also just like an odor. So took antibiotics for that, but had an x-ray about 2 weeks ago, and they found that I have two strictures in my penis. I don't know why it's still so weird to say that. So one is like a mild one, and then one is more moderate. It was really frustrating because when I got the x-ray, I got the results like right away, but I didn't have an appointment with my doctor. So I was like messaging back and forth with the nurse, and like they would take like over 24 hours to respond to something. And originally the test said I had a high grade stricture, which means, of course I go online and I look it up, and like almost an emergency type thing. So I'm like freaking out for a week, and then they're finally like, okay, let's have you have an appointment with the doctor. So then he explains it, and he's like, okay, it's nothing huge, it's not an emergency. I'm like, awesome. Well, if it was, I would have probably died by now because I waited a week. Anyway, sorry, I'm dramatic, but I just feel like I'm sick of bad practice. So anyway, back to the strictures. It's not a huge deal. So what he said is that I can either wait to have urethroplasty. I don't know if I'm saying that right. And that would basically, be a full-on surgery, and they would repair those areas, and, however they do it. But I can't do that until I'm 6 months post-op. So that would be end of December, early January. The other option, which I'm opting for, is a procedure called optilume. And what it is you are sedated, and they put in a kind of like, it's like a balloon type instrument down the shaft of your penis, and it administers like a medication, like chemicals or whatever, and that's supposed to help loosen up the stricture. Basically, a stricture, I should have said this from the beginning, is like a tightening, and that creates an issue with urine flow. So for me, I'm not able to get everything out, and then like because there's still some there, it's dripping out throughout the day, and it's not fun. So I'm having optilume in 2 weeks, October 10th, and it's supposed to be super mild. You do have a catheter for a couple days, but I guess you pull it out at home. So it worked out really well with my work schedule because I have a Friday off. I'm going to have it done then. And then my surgeon said I'd be ready to go back to work on Monday. So not even having to take any time off. Now, the success rate is, I think, only in between 40 to 45%. So it's kind of like, if you want to try to do something now, let's try this because we can't really do anything else. I've been doing a lot of reading, and it seems that for some people, it actually works better for them than surgery. I know some people have had to have constant repairs on strictures, so I'm crossing my fingers I don't end up having to do that, but it's just hard to know. So we'll see how it goes. I would rather not have another surgery this winter, but we'll just kind of have to see the other news is probably next summer I'll be able to get implants and my erectile device. So again, it'd be cool to like limit the amount of surgeries since I know I'm going to be doing more next summer. But the good thing is too that I'm like past like a lot of the really challenging stuff. And now it's just kind of like minimal, I'm not going to have to be out of work for huge amounts of times or anything like that. So I feel happy with where my healing is at. Um, I'm able to basically use my arm normally now. I don't typically leave it uncovered, but I thought I would just show what it looks like and just keep it moisturized. I have like a silicone like sheet that goes over it that I wear in the nighttime, and then I just put. Actually, I've just been using socks. So like cut off the bottom of a sock and then just use that tight part on there. You have to keep it protected from the sun, but I also just wear it because I work with students and like they have lots of questions. So do adults, surprisingly. And I don't want to have to explain to them that I have this because I have a penis now. So I try to cover it so then, and just keep it clean and all that. Side note. Yeah, but that's pretty much it. I have been cleared to do everything. I've been working and feeling good. I've been working in the yard again, and I haven't started working out yet, but I am cleared to do that. So I think once it starts getting a little colder outside, I'll probably start hitting the gym again, which I'm excited about. But yeah, that's my update, and probably give another update after my procedure just to talk about it because it's a fairly new procedure that's available. So just trying to share more information with you all. Like always, you have questions, feel free to ask. All right, take care.